Alright, so I do have the car on Jackson's now, on just the back. I have it lifted up in the air, obviously. Now I just gotta take off the wheels and then take off the suspension and just replace it with the new coilovers. Alright, so basically what you guys are gonna want to do, there's two bolts up here. Those look like 10mm bolts. So there's two of them. Then there's obviously the big bolt right here, which is probably like a 17 or 19. And then there's also another 3 bolts on top, obviously, but you're gonna have to pull back the trim. Be careful because these little clips are brittle. Good thing I didn't break them, but still, just be careful. Keep that in mind, guys. And yeah, these are probably like 14mm bolts. So yeah, just be careful when you guys are pulling them apart. Or pulling this apart. And yeah, let's get to the install. Alright guys, so basically this side's already done. Well, this one's already come out. I already have the top bolts out. These were 14s. Then this bolt was a 19, both sides. And then these two were both 12s. So this one's ready to come out, but right now me and my dad, which is gs300 Adventure, we're setting the preload on the rear one, so it'll be nice and stiff. It'll be a nice stiff ride. So we're adjusting that, and then we can get ready to pull that one out and just throw these on. Alright guys, so after about 30 minutes of fighting with it, finally got this one out. This one was such a pain to get out. Last time to throw that one in, the way we were able to pull this one out, instead of just, because we stepped on it, we compressed it, we put pry bars and everything, and still wouldn't come out. So what we did is we dropped the lower control arm, we loosened up the bolt right here, we loosened that bolt up, then we took off the caliper because then it started hitting on the caliper. So we gotta remove the caliper, and then now it's just time to throw everything back together, and hopefully it's a way easier process, and let's just do it, guys. Alright guys, so basically we have the back ones on now. As you can see, we are throwing these wheels on, and damn, this shit looks good. So this side's on, everything's on. We just gotta tighten up the wheel. We just finished this side. I'm gonna throw the wheel on this side, then we're gonna lower, see if they're the same height, and then if anything we'll adjust it a little bit more, and then we just gotta do the fronts now. And yeah, as you guys can see, this thing looks sick already. Alright guys, so like we just got done doing the back. Back's already done, it's already settled. Well, not settled, but you know, we got everything in. We just gotta roll the back fenders, quarter panels. We gotta roll those because it's pretty tight. And then now we're doing the front. Like I said, everything is preloaded in the back. Both coilovers are preloaded. I'm running out of stiff spring rate. And now it's just, like I said, we're gonna be installing the front coilovers and the front upper control arms. So that's what gs300 Adventure is doing here. He's loosening up the upper control arms, and then we're gonna show you guys the process on how to remove the upper control arm and the coilover in the front. Alright guys, so the upper control arm bolt, the one that goes to the arm, that one is was it a 19? That was a 19, right? That was a 19. Then the two upper control arm side bolts, those are both 14s. Those are both 14s, and then the top coilover strut is a 14 as well. If it's, there we go, focus. And the bottom one is, I'm pretty sure it's like a 17. Alright guys, so there you go. We installed the coilovers. It is a couple hours later because it got way too hot, so I just put everything back together. We flared all the fenders. Well, we kind of rolled them, not flared them. We rolled them, and now it clears pretty good. But I am finally tucking tire, so that's a plus. This thing looks super sick. It looks super good. Sits real nice, and not too much camber. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching another one of my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.